Hello and welcome to the November 9th episode of This Week in Kirkland, the official podcast of the City of Kirkland, bringing you timely topics and noteworthy news delivered to you every week. I'm your host, Jim Lopez, one of the two deputy city managers here at the city, joined today by two members of the podcast team.
Hello, I'm Sue Romero.
And David Wolbrecht.
And here, my friends, are the stories we're covering this week.
We will go over a recap of our last city council meeting. We're grateful for all those that have served our country this Veterans Day and give blood in honor of veterans.
Nice.
Also, we have the latest swearing-in ceremony for the Kirkland Police Department. And check out upcoming events from King County Library System, our own GIS Day, and the Snowflake Ball.
The Snowflake Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, don't miss the chance to claim your tree rebate.
Hey.
We've been talking about trees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a
we
lot.
talk about
them a lot.
They're a mainstay.
And a great job, everybody, conserving water here in our city.
Mm-hmm.
But first, our big story of the week. Friends of Youth opened its new Willows Youth Services Center. Mm-hmm. Now, this new facility will support up to 35 young adults and drop-in services like mental and primary health care, meal service, and more. So it's really an essential service for our community.
Friends of Youth is, of course, such a phenomenal partner here in the city, providing all these services. And the ribbon cutting ceremony, it was kind of action-packed. It included
Kirkland City Council member Amy Falcone, Congresswoman Susan Del Bene, Representative Lisa Callan, King County Council member Claudia Balducci,
And my dear friend, Paul Lawali, the CEO of Friends of Youth.
Yeah.
Bravo, everybody.
Yeah, congrats to them for opening this
Congratulations.
awesome new facility.
So here's what happened at the November 8th City Council meeting last night. On the business agenda, council members shared which regional boards and commissions they were interested in serving on. Mm-hmm. They received a briefing on our annual legislative amendments to the comprehensive plan and zoning map.
Mm-hmm.
They held a public hearing on a property tax increase as part of the mid-biennial budget process.
Yeah, and before the business agenda, council held a study session, including a review of the mid-biennial budget.
Also proposed updates of the 2023 through the 2028 capital improvements program.
Mm-hmm. All very important. So the next city council meeting coming up November 21st.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, council meetings are streamed live on the city's YouTube channel, Facebook page, and on the website.
So thank you to city staff and community members who served in the military. Mm-hmm. This Veterans Day, we honor the women and men who have served our country. Mm-hmm. In Kirkland, they work across all city departments from police and fire to public works and IT. Thank you for answering the call by putting your lives on the line for us.
Mm-hmm. Thanks so much. In observance of Veterans Day, which is actually on Saturday, November 11th, city offices will be closed on Friday, November 10th.
Mm-hmm. Fire, police, and other critical services will still be open, but otherwise, city services will resume at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 13th.
So, hey, one way we can honor our veterans is to give blood this month. Mm-hmm. Support those in need of transfusions and honor veterans who risk their lives in the service of our country.
So make an appointment today with Bloodworks Northwest to donate at our blood drives that are coming up November 29th and 30th right here at Kirkland City Hall.
Nice. And I gave it the last one. I got to say, they're professionals.
They're professionals.
Yeah, they make it really easy. They've got great snacks. Just saying.
Come on down.
Juice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, the Kirkland Police Department held its latest swearing-in ceremony for new staff, promotions, and milestone recognitions.
Yeah, it was a great ceremony. I was there to snap pictures and lots of family members and smiles, and there was cake and coffee. So Police Chief Sherry Harris swore in 2 brand new police officers and 4 professional staff. And the 4 professional staff members were in the records department.
Oh, very good. Yeah, and several officers were also recognized for their years of service. We had some with 5 years of service, 15 years, even one detective with 20 years of service.
Awesome.
Kirkland Police Department.
And 1 corrections officer and 2 police officers got promoted.
Mm-hmm. And a special award at the end, 1 police officer received a Medal of Valor.
Oh, you got to tell us about that.
Yes, for his courage protecting community members that went beyond the normal demands of service. And actually, it was really kind of sweet because it was a surprise for him. He didn't know he was getting it.
Really?
And so the chief called him up and he was like, what's going on?
Yeah, why am I getting called up?
Yeah, and so she gave him this special award and told the story about how there was a community member that was having some issues and had a knife.
Oh, gosh.
And the officer protected the community members in that area to make sure no one got hurt. And so he didn't have to do that. He was doing his normal,
Bravo.
Went above and beyond.
Yes, he did. And so he was pleasantly surprised with that.
Surprised, but very worthy.
Yes.
By the
Yeah,
Medal of Valor.
congratulations.
It was great.
to everybody.
So check out a virtual event from King County Libraries. If you're thinking of starting a craft business, well, Friday, November 10th, we have a workshop on that.
Also, writing workshop, Sunday, November 12th.
And decluttering using the KonMari method, otherwise known as Marie Kondo, on Netflix. Did you guys watch that show?
I bought the book.
Yeah, bought
my
the book
gosh.
and watched the show.
I did do it. So what you have to do is take everything out of your closet.
Oh, yeah. On
Not
the
just
bed,
go
yeah.
through, and then you only put back what you really, really love.
And she doesn't play around, man.
No.
It's out the door.
Yes.
What's the standard now? It's like...
Does it bring you joy?
Does it
Yes,
bring you joy?
that's right. And you have to actually hold it and look at it and think about it.
And I think you kind of, you maybe communicate with it, too.
I had like 5 bags of clothes. I was like, okay, I don't love you anymore.
Sue, you're supposed to let them down a lot easier than
I don't
that.
have time for that.
I just wonder about your 6 bins of Halloween costume materials.
That doesn't
Those
move,
bring you
David.
Those
joy.
don't go anywhere.
Don't move.
Joy. Capital J,
a
capital
special
O,
place.
capital Y. Okay.
Yeah. So the decluttering workshop is Tuesday, November 14th. I highly recommend it.
And there's a cookbook group, the Native American Cookbook, on Wednesday, November 15th.
Awesome. Yeah, and all these are put on by the King County Library System, and all the information is on their website.
Yep.
So, hey, map nerds.
Jim, why are you looking at me?
One nerd knows another, David Walbert.
It's true.
Wait a
Sue
minute.
Romero.
We're all nerds here. My favorite movie is Star Wars, so I'm like the head
All right,
nerd.
fair.
And GIS Day is something, that's we like that kind of.
What is GIS?
Well, we talked about this last week. GIS, Geographic Information Systems, aka maps. We love our maps here at the city, and we have an incredible GIS team.
We really do. We're very geospatial.
Yeah, that's
At the
right.
city of
Yes.
Kirkland.
And so you can come on down to City Hall all day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Wednesday, November 15th.
These maps, they do everything. Like you can find Kirkland's environmentally sensitive areas through a GIS map.
A new walking map.
A
I
new
could use
walking
that.
route.
You can see a map of Kirkland's annexations over the years.
history.
Why not?
And you can make sure to take your garbage out on the right day by checking out your solid waste pickup schedule map. So staff will...
That particular function is near and dear to my heart.
Because have you
It's
taken your
very
garbage out on the
functional.
wrong day?
It's very functional. Just go to the map.
Do you use sticky notes to help you remember what day of the week Okay.
You could use the sticky note system. You could use the GIS system.
Yeah.
Both of them work.
Maybe does bringing your trash out bring you joy, Jim?
The trash
Yes.
needs to go.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does not bring you. Okay. Anyway, so our staff will be on hand to answer questions about all the incredible maps that the city produces.
Anything you wanted to know about
and
GIS.
more. Yes. Yeah.
We are here for you. So bring your family to our annual Snowflake Ball for kids ages 3 to 9. This is a big deal. This is a big ball for the little ones.
Right?
Yeah.
It's Friday night, December 8th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. It's dark out, so that's like a late night
It's
for
a
the
late
littles.
night for the
they
littles.
get to stay up late. And it's happening at the North Kirkland Community Center.
Apparently, there's going to be a special guest from Frozen.
Oh.
I hope it's Sven.
Sven, we're hoping for Sven.
Yeah,
but
well,
anyone
like,
would be
you know,
great.
it carries on our 2023 petting zoo at
Yes.
all events sort of
Oh my gosh.
time. But anyway,
we should do a special show on petting zoos.
yes, okay. And end
For
of year
another
review.
day.
Yeah. So tickets for the event are $35 per child. Register online.
And you can claim your tree rebate by November 30th. Thankfully, we want to give you up to $500 to plant trees. So
Why wouldn't
join 146 of your Kirkland neighbors who've planted 517 trees through our tree rebate program. That's real. Those are real numbers.
Absolutely.
So don't miss this chance to plant trees and claim your rebate by November 30th.
Right.
Well, trees are great for our environment. They're great for capturing water. And that helps us.
Great job, City of Kirkland,
Yeah.
conserving water.
Hey,
Good
look
job.
at that. So yeah, since voluntary water conservation measures were announced in September, Kirklanders and others in our region have cut our water usage by, this is incredible, 149 million gallons per day to 104 million gallons per day.
Wow.
So we're planting trees
That's right.
and we're
And
saving water.
Yeah, and it's kind of, you know, it might feel a little funny to be feeling like you need to conserve water when it's pouring rain outside.
Right.
But, you know, our water system is a little complex.
Complex.
It's not like when it rains, all of a sudden then I can take a shower. You know, it needs to fill up reservoirs.
Yep.
And we're really looking to like next year, next summer is kind of what we're planning for. right now.
So we still need your help to meet a goal of reducing water usage down to 100 million
We can do it.
gallons per day. So how can you save water? Turn off the faucet when you're brushing your teeth. I just started doing that.
Take shorter showers.
Yep.
There's always that.
Yeah, run only full loads of dishes or laundry.
And use a broom instead of pressure washing.
Inside or? Oh, I guess anywhere, yeah.
We should have a whole section on pro tips. Pro tips this week in Kirkland.
Ooh, I like it. Stay tuned.
And that brings us to our last story this week, featuring a special guest. Welcome, Gina Jan.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So, Gina, what's your role with the city?
Okay. I am one of the environmental education and outreach specialists in Public Works. And I do a lot of work around solid waste. So your recycling, composting, and garbage questions come to me.
Oh, that's good.
And also water conservation.
Well, hey, all right.
So, Gina, David talked last week because you live in a multi-unit,
Multifamily, yep.
multi-family. So you can bring your waste to
Compost,
your compost to City Hall.
Correct.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah, we have multiple carts out by the dumpster area, actually, at City Hall. But we also offer multifamilies the opportunity to have a cart at their location as well. And
That's awesome.
yeah, so even a resident can apply for that program, but you have to have at least 10% of the folks that live there interested.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's
So
great.
do you guys help them organize the...
Yes, we do. So there's a whole online application process, but they reach out to us and then we get things moving with their property managers and try to get people composting.
Cool.
That's so great.
I have to tell you, I know it's self-serving to say, but we're like the best at this.
We're pretty good.
We're pretty good.
yeah.
We're like the best. I mean, it's really good. It's super helpful on multiple levels to make sure our city is vibrant and beautiful and sustainable.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how did you come to Kirkland, Gina?
I moved here about 2 years ago.
From where?
I was living in St. Louis, Missouri
Oh, wow.
at the
That's where my
time.
dad was born.
Oh, no kidding.
Are you a St. Louis Blues fan?
Absolutely.
No wrong answers. Gina. No wrong answers.
I did go to a lot of St. Louis Blues games.
Ah,
Good times.
Nice.
all right, well, we'll get you to a Kraken game.
Yeah. I always am down to root for the home team.
Yeah, bravo. Spoken from somebody who roots for the Boston Bruins. I mean,
And we still accept you on this program, Chip.
so now that you've been here 2 years, do you have not the favorite, a favorite thing about our wonderful city?
Absolutely. I would say the community vibe is really great
Tell
in
us about
Kirkland.
that.
Well, all of the community events that are happening all the time. Some of my favorites, the farmers markets.
Oh, yeah. Farmers Market's great.
I mean, it's in a beautiful location, but also just Kirkland's just a gorgeous place to live. Just look outside right now.
Right?
It truly is, and I really appreciate you saying that because we really do. We're kind of like big enough to be super relevant. We like to say that as a city when we think of policies and programs, but we're also small enough to maintain that community feel, kind of a sense of collective responsibility to our community to make it better, and you kind of feel that, I think. So thank you. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're here to talk about something big.
Yes, thank you. I'm here to talk about our Recycle Right event on November 18th. You can learn more about it on our website, kirklandwa.gov/recycle. But this event is hosted by Waste Management, and we'll be collecting electronics.
Oh, you can bring your old laptops?
Yes, absolutely.
Boom. Tablets.
Yep.
All that stuff
Phones.
that's phones.
Yeah.
All electricity. Yep.
Yep.
All that stuff that sits on the...
That sits even in the drawers,
Oh, my
forgotten.
gosh.
All those wires that you just
Oh, really?
didn't know what to do with, didn't
Now
want to
you're
get throw
talking.
out, can't
Okay.
put in your
So you
curbside
get like the
recycling.
adapter things, all the...
For the iPhone 4, you can finally get rid of it.
Yep.
Drawer
Absolutely.
of those.
And know that it's getting recycled.
Oh, that's
So
amazing.
That's what we love.
That's what we call a win-win.
Yep.
Now, Gina, I heard there's a new thing this year.
There is. So for the first time, we are going to be collecting furniture that's not going to be recycled, but upcycled.
What?
And we're partnered with the Furniture Repair Bank. They're based in Seattle. They're a new organization, but what they do is they take this gently worn furniture items and then they refurbish them or they restore them and they give them to community members in need.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I love
Such
that.
as refugees and women fleeing domestic violence. So really great organization. I actually went and volunteered with them last week and
good. So
helped
great.
to paint some furniture and somebody came to do a collection at that time. And it's a really great organization. We're excited to have some furniture items donated, but you do have to fill out an application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't just come with a truckload of here's my old couch. I was going to leave it on the sidewalk, but can you take it?
Right.
But what is the threshold by which the furniture is acceptable? Is there one?
Well, yeah, I mean, it has to be
Dare I ask?
repairable. It can't be completely smashed up, obviously. But things that, that maybe even a leg fell off, that's fine, of a table or a chair. That if they can fix it, they will fix it.
Awesome.
But that's why there's this application process, because they ask for a photo and then can tell you, yes, we'll take it. No, we won't.
Okay. Well, that's great. So you know ahead of time.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's cool.
So thank you. So that's the Kirkland Recycle event, and that's going to be at Lake Washington Institute of Technology on Saturday, November 18th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So before we let you go, Gina, we have another question.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite movie, favorite book, favorite TV show?
Absolutely.
Pray tell.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'd say one of my favorite movies is Tombstone.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, it's classic Doc Holliday. One
Yeah,
of my
right.
love a good Western. But I was thinking about this favorite TV show question. I was thinking maybe it should be, what TV show are you watching right now?
Oh, interesting.
And I'd say Bodies on Netflix.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
I really like mysteries.
We're
and
getting
it is
thumbs
good.
up from our producer.
Okay.
I'm
What-
only a couple episodes in.
What
but
is the
it's
show?
good.
It's a mystery?
Yeah, it's a mystery that jumps between time frames.
Ooh, sci-fi.
It is sci-fi. It's really
Time travel? I'm in.
yeah. Check it out.
Awesome.
But thanks
Awesome.
so
Well,
much.
thank you.
Really,
it's so wonderful to have you.
enjoyed being part of this today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you. So hang around. Our last segment is Did You Know? So in this segment, we're going to give one real answer and two answers that our kind of writers just make up.
Yeah.
And it's your job to figure out which one is real. And here's the question. The most valuable piece of furniture ever sold was A, the badminton cabinet. B, the original lounge chair and ottoman prototype by Charles and Ray Eames.
Ooh.
Okay, that's
That
very
seems
specific.
very iconic.
That sounds like it could be expensive.
Or C, the guest sofa your mom keeps wrapped in plastic in the living room you're not allowed to sit on.
Tell me about it. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
always going for C. It's like a guaranteed C for me.
They've been to my house. What's going on?
So the answer is, Gina, A,
A.
the badminton cabinet.
The badminton cabinet.
Really?
This is a 12.5-foot tall jewel-encrusted cabinet of drawers
Wow.
sold at auction for $36.7 million. And that was back in 2004.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What kind of jewels are on that?
Right?
Some serious ones.
Kind
So-
of badmintons in there.
Yeah. And if they had
What kind of
submitted-
birdies were in there?
Right, exactly.
Fair. So if they submitted it to the upcycle furniture recycle, they'd probably
take it.
be accepted.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Awesome. Okay. Well, don't forget to claim your tree rebate before November 30th.
And that does it, my friends, for this week. You've been listening to This Week in Kirkland. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Share.
And if you're enjoying the podcast, please leave us a positive review. Special thanks to Mike Connor, Chris Peterson, and Kate Ryan for their behind-the-scenes magic.
Thank you.
Our next episode is November 16th. Until then,
Stay
connected,
Kirkland.
Kirkland.